when Mel started recording. Just make sure you've got a nice bit of space, but we do quite small movements, so don't worry. We're not going to do any kind of like massive jumping around or anything. We're going to look at technique and some core moves of belly dance, and then have a bit of fun to some music as well. So just come as you are and enjoy. So I'll just let, there we are. Okay. So welcome. Oh,
mute Laura's. I've muted everyone as well.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll mute. So, right. Okay, there we are. So hi everyone, and welcome to our first session of Women Together Agbrigg belly dance session. And I just want you to stand feet hip width apart, slightly bend at the knees, pelvis tucked under. This is our belly dance core posture. I'll stand back. Okay, so we just want to keep that nice core position. So shoulders rolled back, head up. So head to the skies and then tailbone to the earth, as if you've got a string along your body and your shoulders rolled back. Keep that core really nice and strong. So imagine as if you're just walking through the day with pride. So even if it's a case at the moment of just walking through different doors in the house, strutting your stuff with a bit of pride, do that as well. So I just want you to stroke each arm out to the side and out to the side like so. So whilst you're doing that, I'll just explain a bit about what we're doing and who we are. So this is organised by Coactive Arts and our new group, Women Together Agbrigg. It's about joining women together to share chat, dance, crafts, music, art, and just basically food sharing, normally in real life when we're out of this situation. So bringing our hands up, keep that core posture, and it's funded by Culture Cures and Wakefield Council. So thank you so much for joining us. It's a nice positive dance session because everyone can dance. Okay, so keep your knees nice and soft. We're just going to bring our arms up and over, up and over. We're just going to warm up our body, and we are going to put on some lovely music as well. So keep your hips sliding side to side. That's it. So I always say this is like an ironing board, even though I'll be honest, I don't use the iron. So if I were, that's what it'd look like. So we're just sliding our hips side to side. In belly dance, what we want to do is we want everything to be as isolated as possible. So when we're moving our hips, we try and keep our upper body as still as possible, and then vice versa. When we're moving our hips, we try and then, when we're moving our upper body, we try and keep our hips still. When we're moving our lower body, we try and, I'm getting it all confused. So basically, chest moves, hips still, and then chest moves, and then chest still, hips move. I'll get there in the end. I'm still waking up my brain this morning. That's it. So slide side to side. Okay, and then we're going to bring it into a nice, call this salute to the sun, where we're bringing our hips all around us. Okay, arms forward, hips back, and vice versa. Going round, keep breathing in and out. That's it, and then change direction. And this is your time to focus on your own body. Everybody moves in a different way, which is magical. And that's why we're all beautiful and unique in our own way. And it's great to all be dancing together as women, coming together, no matter what our background or whatever situation we're in. We can all connect at the moment through dancing, and at the moment it's online, and eventually it'll be in person where we get to celebrate, but we'll still be doing online stuff as well, whatever works for you. Okay, and then back into that nice hip slide, so it's nice hip movement. Make sure you're doing that core posture, pelvis tucked under, shoulders rolled back. slide side to side, side to side. So rather than the up and down movement, which we will be doing with our hip hits, we're just doing side to side. Okay, and then we're going to shift our hips forward and back, like so. Brilliant, keep going. Remember, it's an achievement. As women, we're all on different journeys, but all very busy. So just to be moving at any time in the day will really help your mind and body. Okay, and then shift side to side. Also, you find if you do just strut through a door in the house, or if there's chaos and you are living with people, if you do just have a shimmy, it really diffuses the situation, I found, with my kids. Because they can't take me seriously if I just go, come on kids, shimmy it out. Okay, so shift side to side, brilliant. Okay, now our upper body. So we're just going to hold our hips still, and we're just going to shift our chest side to side, side to side. Brilliant, that's it, keep going. Okay, and then you're just going to bring it into a little circle with our rib cage, just a nice gentle circle, like so. And don't worry if you're holding a lot of tension in your upper body. Often we do, because we walk around punching our shoulders or carrying kids or bags or whatnot. So just allow it and just know that you'll build up your flexibility by regularly practicing this. And even when you sat down, if you get a chance to sit down, you can still practice your chest circles. So change direction. It's just that rib cage shifting side to side, side to side. So women belly dancing together is really historical, and it's lovely. Women can connect through a dance form. That's it. Shift side to side. Brilliant. Shift, 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 shift. Okay, and then we're going to bring it into a little hip chest drop. So lifting our hips, our chest up and down, chest up and down, up and down, up and down. Brilliant. Keep going. That's it. Up and down, up and down. It's slightly different from more burlesque styles, which would be boom, 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 boom. We're just doing a nice gentle movement up and down, up and down. And the great thing, even just basic movements, you can vary up in belly dancing. You could add it onto your little chest slide. You can layer it up, or just do your chest slide like so. Brilliant. Okay, bring that chest circle round and round. There we are. Brilliant. Okay, and then back into our snake arms. So we're just coming side to side. That's it. Okay, and then we're going to go into our hip drops. So we're just going to bring one foot up and down, up and down. So you want to really squeeze that glue, feel that nice tense glue, and dropping it down. Bring it up, drop down. Bring it up, drop down. Bring it up, drop down. Any questions, please do just ask in the comments, up and down, or at the end, or you can message me as well. Up and down, up and down. Brilliant. And again, we can make that really powerful bump, bump, bump. Or a nice little cute hip drop, just a gentle one. And then we can change sides to bring our hip up, squeezing it up and dropping down, squeezing up, dropping down, up, drop down, up, drop down. Now, when I teach this class, often people say, oh, but I've got a wobble as a drop. It's brilliant to have a wobble because you can feel that powerful movement. Bump, bump, bump. There we are, keep going. Take it powerful. And then a nice little cute hip drop. Okay, so we're going to do some of those basic movements to some slower music until we warm up, and then we're going to go on to some more shimmies, and then we're going to speed up the music as well. So I'll just put on one of the tracks that I've got. So this is by my friend Maluk and Manuka, Feel Your Love. So I want you to feel, because as women, we're always giving. I want you to feel your love for yourself today. So it's about self-care, even in chaos. Take that time for yourself.
I feel your love.
That's
It
it.
sets me free.
Okay, so bring it into those hip slides.
I feel your love.
Breathing in and out, smiling, shoulders down.
Everything's so sweet.
Okay, keep those knees nice and soft, and we're going to bring our hips round.
It sets me free.
Back round the other way.
I feel your love.
Shoulders down.
Everything's so sweet.
And arms up and
I
over.
feel your love in a place of uncertainty.
Look at those hands, feel that energy coming out of your fingertips.
Chance to be the woman that I wanna be.
Hips down, hands down, frame your hips.
I feel your
Okay, into a gentle hip drop.
the bliss of love. I
Keep breathing and smiling.
love that sets me free. The deeper I go, the more I can breathe.
And change sides. So hip drop on the opposite side.
It sets me free.
You might want to frame your
I
hips.
feel your love.
Show off what you're doing with your beautiful hips.
Everything's so sweet.
Okay, and back to the centre. So we're just going to bring it into that nice hip circle.
It sets me.
Keep breathing in and out. Keep smiling.
I feel
Or you can borrow my
your
smile.
love.
Just try your best to
Everything's
breathe,
so
smile,
sweet.
enjoy your body moving in whatever way. Okay, and then nice and slowly over and over. Okay, and then we're going to go onto our chest. So just side to side. Brilliant. Keep going. Okay, into a nice little circle. And you'll feel this work in your body, even though when we're doing slow movements, we're isolating different parts of our body that we don't normally isolate. And it's a chance to focus on all the different amazing parts of your body. That's it. Keep that chest circle going, and then into a chest slide. Brilliant. That's it. Keep going. And then over our head. Down. And let's go back into our gentle hip drop. Raise that lovely hip. And change sides. And then back into our salute to the sun, what we did earlier, to bringing our hips back. And as our hips come back, our arms come forward. That's it, keep going. And then change direction. That's it, and then into our hip slide. Really squeeze those glutes if you want a good workout as well. Feel that movement. Okay, and now we're going to take it into a pelvic tilt circle. So shift your pelvis under and release. So shift under and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. That's it. And you're bringing that into a nice little circle. Just try that movement. This is a good one to strengthen your pelvic floor muscles. And then opposite direction if you can. Keep your knees nice and soft, shoulders rolled back. That's it, well done. Feel that lovely movement. And then we're going to step it out into a big hip circle as we come to the end of that track. Okay, so we've done some fluid movements, and now we're going to do some more percussive movements because we've got our next track. Okay, so our percussive movements are hip drops, but we can also do our shimmies. Okay, so you want to keep your knees nice and soft. Okay, and I just want you to bend each knee. You can squeeze your glutes as well to make that more powerful. Keep going, that's it. Feel that lovely movement. Hopefully a nice wobble in your bum. And just release any tension in our upper body. You want to feel those hips moving, so I'll just show you from the back. So we're just up and down, up and down, up and down. You can hear the trains and the traffic. Don't think I've ever been as grateful to hear real life. Okay, keep going. And then make that movement smaller and faster. This is where I would be giving you shimmy belts, but we can wear scarves, so feel free to turn up in a scarf. And we're just coming up and down. And if you lose that movement, just bring it back to just bending each knee and then making that movement smaller and faster and smaller and faster. And we've got a nice little shimmy. And we can do the same with our chest. So keep our feet and knees nice and soft, shoulders rolled back, fling your arms side to side, careful of whatever's around you. Okay, make that movement smaller and faster, smaller and faster, like so. Brilliant. Keep going. And if you lose it, just swing your arms side to side. I always say, if in doubt, shimmy it out. And then back into our hip shimmy. Shake off. I always think I'm shaking off any negativity. And focus on yourself and all that positive energy within. And shake off, shimmy off any negativity. So shimmy those shoulders. Okay, so we're going to have a bit of fun, follow my bum, but just have fun at home. That's the main thing. Is belly dancing is often improvised and freestyle. That's where it all started, because it's just women celebrating together, having fun together and moving to music and normally sharing food. So I'll just be giving you virtual cookies and baklava and whatnot. So I'm going to do a song by my friend Medicine Tricks. They do a belly dance song. It's just called Belly Dance. So it's a bit of an R&B mix as well. But if you've got any music that you'd love us to dance to, we'll try and include it. And I'm trying to get copyright-free music. So if you know of any good artists, do let me know. So let's just have some fun.
Tricks. Ladies, shake your belly soon. You're gonna see me and my mates on telly. Next thing, I'll be going on a date with Kelly the Rock. Met some tricks too heavy to stop, cause I'm the guy women speak about. And she can meet me in an hour in the shisha house. We'll have a couple of drinks. You can get to know me. We don't have to rush, girl. We can take it slowly. I'm real when I walk, said I'm real when I talk. It's the Middle East and a little of New York. From Rush Home to Edgware Road, met some tricks. Everybody said that goldfish Asian. They're amazing. It'll be a banger, whether hip hop or a beat or banger. My styles and I'm eating like a manga. Many thanks. Every girl right now do the belly dance. 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 Belly dance. Do the belly dance. Every girl right now do the belly dance. Every girl right now do the belly dance. Every girl right now do the belly dance. Come on, let the lips lock. I found a six spot where we can bang like gunshots. It's on the rooftop, you know it's short shot. You know it's hip hop. Whenever chips drop, you know the kids hop. It's the genie in the ball, let the crisp pop. And it don't stop whining like a snake, shaking like a snake. Shake your money maker, let your back break. Do the belly dance, shorty swing my way, I'll make your body sway. Niggas wanna see me beaming in the beams. Gangsters see me rolling, know I'm scoring for the team. I'm up in the club with the belly dance. Come on, Asian girl, do the belly dance. Arabic girl, do the belly dance. Jamaican girl, no, it's going worldwide. Caucasian girls, they do the belly dance. Every girl right now do the belly dance. Every girl right now do the belly dance. Every girl right now do the belly dance. UK, every girl right now do the belly dance. Every girl right now do the belly dance. Every girl right now do the belly dance. Step up in the club and they wind the waist. I see a few shorties and they're on my case. Slip out the place, so there is no trace. Back to my flat, I'm bring up the pace. Forget the drop top, I got a jet to tour on. Thinking I'm back just so long. Sorry for so long, but now like it goes on. And we got a long list of hits, it goes on. I like rude girls, most of all them rude girls. Not because they're huge girls, fake rude girls.
Brilliant.
I take them to the bedroom.
Okay, so hopefully you're all finding that okay. Obviously I can't see you at home at the moment, but I'm sure you're doing great. You can also be putting on your own tracks at home whilst we kind of get some music sorted and whatnot. But as we're recording, obviously we can't use copyrighted music, just ones that we're allowed to use to bring our hands up and down. So you've had a little shimmy out. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go on to our next track where we are. So if you've got any questions, please do comment and we'll move on. Okay. And also, so we've done our shimmies, we've done our hip drops, hip slides, and we've done all our isolations. And there's some basic movements that we can vary in belly dancing. And what's great is once you've got the tools with belly dance, you can just dance along at home however you see fit. So I'll just go over some of the moves that we've done. We've done our hip slides, our chest slides, chest circles, hip drops, opposite side, hip drops, our shimmies, our shoulder shimmies, forward and back, forward and back. That's it. Okay, so what we can do before we move on to our next song is add some layering. So whilst we've done our hip slides, if you want a bit of a challenge, bringing it into that hip shimmy, revving up that engine. So if you've forgotten it, just remember bending each knee. That's it. Keep going. That's it. Okay, and then we can move side to side, side to side. And you can just add on that shimmy to the hip slide. So rev up that engine with your knees. That's it. Great. Keep those shoulders back. Breathing in all that self-love and positivity and out with any negative self-talk. That's it. Keep going. And then into that shoulder shimmy. So whilst I put on the next bit of music that I've been sent, I just want you to practice some of those movements at home. So we've got our circles, our shimmies, and our hip drops. So you've already done quite a lot of belly dance moves. And don't worry if you're not getting the technique at first. It is like riding a bike at first because we're not used to isolating our bodies. And then when we do, we're like, oh, now I get it. So often people always say, I can't belly dance. But you'll get it. It's definitely like riding a bike. Okay, so again, this is by my friend Malou. So let's have a final dance before we have a nice little stretch to cool down.
Sophie, you're muted. You're muted. Yeah, I still can't hear you. Nope, still can't hear. It says you're muted.
Oh, there.
Good.
Is that all right? Did it just mute me during the song?
It did.
Oh, sorry.
Harriet's watching you because I've got to do some lessons for Adam just at the moment. So Harriet's doing belly dancing with you.
Oh, fabulous. Thank you, Harriet. Hopefully you sorted out the mute as well. Okay, so.
I couldn't hear the music either.
Oh, you couldn't hear the music on that one?
No.
Oh, could you hear me before on the other tracks?
Yes.
Yeah, you were fine on those ones, yeah.
Oh, it must have digitally muted. Must have had enough of my Yorkshire accent. Like, done. Okay, so I'll just check first before we carry on with the last bit of that one. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll do this track. We'll have a bit of dancing and a cool down as well. And then hopefully, are you all doing okay?
Yeah. All
Yeah.
good.
Fabulous. Okay. Let's go. Hands overhead.
Living these moments together. Baby, we've come a long way. I still remember the first time we met, baby. I fell in love with you that day. The touch of your hand, the look in your eyes made me want to stay. Let's be together, baby, forever. And I just gotta say, I think I want to marry you, want to be with you every single day. I think I want to hold you close forevermore with every breath I take. I think I want to wake up every morning next to you. I see your beauty. I think I want to marry you, want to be with you every single day.
We're going to shuffle forward.
I still remember the first time we kissed, baby.
Keep making your
Left
smile.
me
I can
in
do that.
days. Those moments of madness and through times of sadness. Our special place. The feeling of love holding you close made me want to stay. I can't live without you. I love you forever. And I just gotta say, I think I want to marry you, want to be with you every single day. I think I want to hold you close forevermore with every breath I take. I think I want to wake up every morning next to you, see your pretty face. I think I want to marry you, want to be with you every single day. My heart goes away, I'm spinning in circles, don't know where I am. I'm not top of life, I feel so alive. Yes, baby, take my hand. Think I want to marry you, want to be with you every single day.
Well done, everyone. Okay, so we're going to do a quick cool down because it's important to stretch and also to strengthen up certain muscles. So if you have got a spare bit of floor, I want you to get on all 4 knees. If you have got a mat, that's fabulous. Don't worry if not. I'm just using mine as a demonstration. Well, I'm using the kids as a demonstration. Okay, so we're just going to come onto all 4s. Just do our nice little cat stretch. So arching back up and releasing down, up and down, up and down. That's it. Arch it up and release it down. Brilliant. Okay, and then we're going to take that into a little circle as we're doing it belly dance style. Take that movement into a circle and then back round the opposite way into a circle. Okay, as we've done our hip drops, we're just going to squeeze each glute side to side. Feel that movement side to side. So we're just squeezing, just a little gentle movement. So for us to do it big, it's basically wiggling our hips side to side, but we're just squeezing, 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 squeezing. That's it, brilliant. Okay, then bring that circle again the opposite direction to which you went. Brilliant. Okay, into our cat pose, arch your back and release, arch your back and release. Okay, this is a nice one you can practice if you've got kids at home as well, or if they're like mine, they'll just sit and watch you do it. But you can pretend to be a cat and purr and try and get their interest. Brilliant. Okay, into child's pose, which is where we just bring our arms forward, and this is really nice to relax, but also for our hips to stretch them out. And that lovely body stretch, and you can even bring your arms to the side. As we go on, we'll be doing some more hip stretches and yoga stretches. That's it, well done everyone. You've done really well at our first session. Thanks for bearing with me as I get used to Zoom technologies as we're recording this on Zoom. And then we will be putting it on the Facebook page and YouTube channel. There we are, well done. Okay, into our downward dog. So our hips up, heels of our feet down, press down. Feel that lovely stretch in your hamstrings, your calves, your arms. You can bring it onto your forearms as well. Feel a nice deeper stretch. Okay, and then coming back up, walk your hands in, slowly rolling up, head coming last. Well done. Okay, so now we want to take our big deep breaths in and out. I want you to all imagine you just literally scooping up the sea and all positivity and then out. And I think at times like this, more than ever, we need that self-care time. So well done for doing this whenever you manage to do it, and just bring it in. So scoop up the sea and release. So scoop up all the positive energy, release any negativity. Scoop in and release. Scoop in and release. Give yourselves a hug. Lots of hugs. And give yourselves a massive round of applause. Remember, if in doubt, pose or shimmy it out. Strut through those rooms like you mean it. And I would love you to all challenge yourself until our next class to just walk strong and confident, even if it's just around the house. Feel that nice core posture your abs nice and tight, pelvic floor tucked in, shoulders down and up. And also remember, if you're spending too much time sat down, a lot of us having to move around and don't have time, or we're having too much screen time, just shimmy it out or practice those chest movements and just have some fun, put on the music and just dance. So thank you so much everyone for joining me, and we will be sorting out times and dates with you all for next week as well. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, do just ask me now is fine, or you can I'll just one moment, I'll just unmute you all so you can all ask me now if you've got any questions. Unmute. I think I've unmuted you all. Oh, I'm mute. How's it? How are we all? Oh.